Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve another problem of Stokes theorem. Now our question goes like this. Verify Stokes theorem for force field vector F vector equals to x square plus y square I vector minus 2xyj vector taken around the rectangle bounded by the lines x equals to plus minus a, x equals to plus minus a, comma y equals to 0 and y equals to b. So before beginning, let us draw a rectangle bounded by x equals to plus minus a and y equals to 0 comma y equals to b. So here it is given that bounded by x and y axis, so our rectangle lies in the xy plane. So let us draw it. Let this way. Let it be x-axis and let it be y-axis. So there are two lines, x equals to plus a and x equals to minus a. X equals to plus a lies here and x equals to minus a lies here. Similarly, y equals to 0 is the line along x-axis and y equals to b is the line at this point. So let us draw x equals to a line. Let this be the x equals to a line and let it be a x equals to minus a line and let it be y equals to b, y equals to b. So line from y equals to b is given us, line y equals to b is given us like this. So let this let a o be this point, a b c d b. Now line ad is represented by y equals to 0 and line bc is represented by y equals to b. Now to verify the Stokes theorem, we have to show that line integral of vector function f dot dr equals to surface integral of curve of vector function call f vector n cap ds, where n cap is the unit outward normal to s. Okay, so now let us move to our solution. Given function is f vector equals to x square plus y square I vector minus 2xyz. So now let us start from right hand side, that is surface integral of curve under curl f vector dot n cap ds. So at first let us find out the curl f. Now curl of f vector is given as Navlak cross f vector. Okay, now let us change it into the determinant form. Okay, as you know that del equals to del by del x I vector plus del by del y j vector plus del by del k z k vector, and del cross f vector is given f vector. Okay, so while writing it in determinant form, we first write I j k, then del upon del x, del upon del y, del upon del z, and finally the terms of force vector f vector, that is x square plus y square along I vector and minus 2xy along j vector and finally 0 at k vector. Okay, now solving it, along I we get del by del y dot 0 minus del by del z minus 2xy. Since del by del y upon del by del y, partial derivative of 0 with respect to y is 0. Similarly, here is no term containing z, so partial derivative with respect to z is also equals to 0. Minus j vector, we get del by del x dot 0 minus del by del z x square plus y square. Similarly, this term also gets 0, and here is no term containing z, so partial derivative with respect to z is also 0 because x and y are constant for partial derivative with respect to z. Now plus k vector del y del x minus 2xy minus del y x square plus y square equals to 0 plus k vector. Partial here, partial derivative with respect to x means minus 2 and y are constant, minus 2y, and partial derivative of x with respect to x is 1. Similarly, minus partial derivative of x square with respect to y is 0, and partial derivative of y square with respect to y is minus 2y equals to minus 4y k vector. Therefore, call of f vector dot n cap ds equals to double integral. So here we have to take the limit as our the rectangle, to cover the overall surface, our rectangle varies from x equals to a to minus a, that is from x, our rectangle varies from this line to this line and this line to this line. Okay, let me focus it again. Our rectangle varies from this line to this line and this line to this line. So it means to cover the overall area, our limit should varies from x equals to a to x equals to minus a to x equals to a. Okay, and x equals to a to minus x equals to minus a to x equals to a means from this line to this line, and another is y equals to 0 to y equals to b means from this line to this line. So our x equals to minus a to a and y equals to 0 to b. Okay, and we have call f vector is minus 4y k vector, and n cap means outer direction normal to surface, that is this is our surface in which is lying in the xy plane. So outer direction will be, its outer direction will be along z axis, that is, let us suppose this be a z axis. So its outer direction is along z axis means along k vector. Let our assume that our rectangle is in xy plane and the outer direction is, and z axis is perpendicular to the xy plane. So its direction is the outer direction of rectangle is also along z axis. So along z axis we have n cap equals to k vector. So using n cap as k vector, and we can change ds to dx dot dy. Okay, now we can simply write here 2 x equals to 0 to a, 2 times x equals to 0 to a, y equals to 0 to b, and from here minus get out. If we take out minus, we will get 4y k dot k means 1, so 4y dx dy. Now integrating along, at first let us integrate along dy. Okay, we will get equals to minus 2 x equals to 0 to x equals to a, we get 4y square by 2, our limit varies from 0 to b dx equals to minus 2 x equals to 0 to x equals to a, 2 to the 4. Okay, 2y square means substituting the value of b, we get 2b square minus 0 dx equals to 2 minus 2 x equals to 0 to x equals to a, 2b square dx. Now taking 2b squared as taking outside 2b square, So minus 2 into 2b square we will get minus 4b square, and integration of dx is x from 0 to a, which is equals to minus 4ab square. So this is the value of call surface integral of vector function call f vector dot n cap ds, or from RHS we get the value minus 4ab square. So now we have to prove that in order to verify Stokes theorem we have to prove that RHS is equals to LHS. Okay, so now for LHS let us move from drawing rectangle. Okay, let A B C D be the rectangle. Okay, be the rectangle, and let us show it rectangle. Okay, now let me draw a rectangle. X equals to a line is here, that is x equals to a line, and x equals to a minus a line is this, and it is bounded by y equals to 0 line also. So this line is y equals to 0, and y equals to b line is line y equals to b is given by this. So let this point be a, b, c, d and o. Okay, so total integral under closed curve f, total line integral under closed curve f dot dr equals to a b c d f dot dr. Total line integral is equals to the sum of individual line integral equals to line integral along AB f dot dr vector plus line integral of along AB means line integral along AB, line integral along BC plus line integral along CD plus line integral along DA. So writing it, line integral along BC f dot dr vector plus line integral along CD f dot dr vector plus line integral of dA f dot dr vector. So before solving, let us find out the value of f dot dr. Okay, f vector dot dr vector equals to x square plus y square I vector minus 2xyj vector dot, as you know that dr is equals to dx I vector plus dyj vector plus dz k vector, but we do not have z component, so z component is 0, and the dr vector is equals to dxi vector plus dyj vector, that is dxi vector plus dyj vector equals to x square plus I square. I dot dx I dot I is 1, so we get x square plus y square dot dx, and similarly multiplying with minus 2xyj dot dyz is zz is z dot product of z dot z is 1, so minus 2xy dy is left. Now let us start from along AB. Along AB we have x equals to, along AB is given by line x equals to a, so x, let us read here, x equals to a, and its differentiation is dx equals to 0, and along x equals to a line along AB, that is along x equals to a line, y varies from y equals to 0 to y equals to b, means this line is covered by, is bounded by y equals to 0 line boundary and y equals to b line boundary. Okay, so y varies from y equals to 0 to y equals to b. So along line integral along AB f dot dr vector equals to substituting value of x, dx, y and y, substituting value of x and dx in this equation we get x square plus, in this equation substituting value in this equation we get as our x dx is 0, so this term totally gets 0, and the value of x is a, so minus 2ay dy, that is, and our integration is from, or the y varies from y equals to 0 to y equals to b, so our integration is from 0 to b. Okay, so equals to, we get minus 2a also constant, and 0 to b y dy equals to minus 2a y square by 2, 0 to b, we get minus 2a b square by 2 minus 0 equals to minus ab square. Okay, so the line integral of ab along, so line integral of f dot dr along ab is minus ab square. Similarly, along bc we have, along bc line is given by y equals to b equation. Okay, so y equals to b, so dy is also equals to 0, and x varies from, for the line bc x varies from x equals to a, means from this line to this line bc. For the line bc our x varies from this line to this line. Okay, so our line varies from x equals to a to x equals to minus a. This line is x equals to a, and another this line cd is x equals to minus a. Okay, here minus a. So along bc we have line integral of f dot dr along bc is equals to, other integral varies from a to minus a, that is along bc from a to minus a, and substituting the value of y equals to b dy equals to 0, in this equation we get x square plus y equals to b. So y equals to b means b square dx, and here we have dy equals to 0, so this term gets 0. Okay, now we can write it as 2 times 0 to, or simply we can solve easy. Now integrating we get x square dx, sorry, integrating we get x cube by 3 plus b square x, and let it be our value. So substituting it we get minus a cube by 3 minus b square a plus a cube by 3, sorry, not plus, here we will get minus a cube by 3 minus a b square. Okay, now adding them we get minus 2a cube by 3 minus 2ab square, which is our value of line integral along bc. Now similarly let us move toward cd. Along cd the equation of line is given by x equals to minus a, so x equals to minus a and dx is equals to 0. Okay, and for cd our y varies from y equals to b to, our for our line cd y varies from y equals to b to, from, or we can simply say that this line is varying from y equals to b to y equals to 0. Okay, let me repeat it once again. This line cd is varying from or bounded by line y equals to b to y equals to, line bounded by y equals to b and y equals to 0. So as y varies from y equals to b to y equals to 0. Similarly substituting we get line integral along cd f dot dr equals to, dr vector equals to, from our equation we have x square plus y square dx minus 2xy j, sorry not j, along dy. So substituting the value of x, here we get an before substituting value, as you know that the dx is 0 here, so whole terms first whole term gets equals to 0, so this term becomes 0, and minus 2xy. Okay, since the value of x is minus a, so minus plus 2ay dy, that is integration from y equals to b to y equals to 0. Okay, y equals to integration from y equals to b to y equals to 0, as it is bounded by the line y equals to b to y equals to 0. So integrating it we get y square by 2 b to 0 equals to 2a 0 minus b square by 2 equals to minus ab square. Similarly, along DA our line is y equals to 0, so dy equals to 0, and for the line DA our value of x and the line DA is bounded by line x equals to minus a and x equals to a. So x varies from x equals to 0 to x equals to minus a to x equals to a. Okay, so line integral along DA f dot dr vector equals to minus a to a. Substituting values in this equation, x square plus y square dx minus 2xy dy equals to minus a to a. Substituting value, the value of y is 0, so here we get x square dx and minus since the term dy is 0, so this term's overall term gets equals to 0. And now integrating it, we get x cubed by 3, which varies from minus a to a equals to a cubed by 3 minus a cubed by 3, we get 2a cubed by 3. Now therefore line integral of f dot dr vector along a b c d is given by sum of line integral along a b b c c d and d. Now we have the value of line integral along a b, or we can simply say that we have to substitute the value in this equation. Okay, line integral of f dot dr along a b c d equals to line integral along a b plus line integral along b c, line integral along c d, and line integral d. So along AB we have line integral of AB is minus AB square, along AB minus AB square. Similarly we have along BC we have minus 2a cube by 3 minus 2ab square, minus 2a cube by 3 minus 2ab square. Okay, and along BC means along CD we have minus AB square, and along DA we have 2a cube by 3. We get here minus 4ab square and minus 2a cube by 3 and plus 2a cube by 3 get cancel out. So line integral along a b c d f dot dr equals to minus 4ab square, and from our surface integral of col f vector dot n cap ds is also equals to minus 4ab square. So LHS is equals to RHS. So we can simply say that since line integral of curve f dot dr vector equals to surface integral of curve of vector function call f vector dot n cap ds. So Stokes theorem is verified.